AFTV. That's what I like to see, man. First game of the season.
That,
Turkish got a smile on his face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was, you know, all right. It wasn't fluid, brilliant, but as away performances go, I'll take that all season.
It was 3 points, Rob. It was 3 points, and you know what? This transfer window, what it's done for us is given us some hope. It's the best transfer window we've possibly had ever. It's the most money we've spent. So it's given us some hope, and then we needed to start the season well. We've got 2 difficult games coming up, very difficult in Liverpool and Tottenham. But with the Newcastle away, with Burnley at home, we needed to do well. We needed to start the season well. Because if we didn't today, all that good work in the transfer window, it'll die down real quick.
And when you saw the team sheet today, because when we saw it, first thing that struck me is that, wow, he's not really played any of the players he's gone and bought. He's gone with a lot of young players. I was a little bit more confident in seeing some of those young players in there, because I've been at all the pre-season games and I've seen what Willock's been doing. I've seen what Reece Nelson's been doing. So I was like, you know what, I think they deserve a chance in there, and they didn't really let the team down, did they?
I was more than happy with Nelson and Willock, and I don't think they was the worry. Like, I'm proud of them. At the end of the day, I'm sure all they've wanted their whole lives is to start a Premiership game for Arsenal Football Club, and they're starting the 19-20 season for Arsenal Football Club.
But they didn't just make up the numbers, did they?
Exactly,
They played very well.
In the first half, they were probably the 2 of our best players. And on the other hand, Mkhitaryan, Xhaka, it was like their 39th game of last season, because they haven't really seemed to fix where they've been going wrong. Xhaka lost the ball a few times in the first half in key positions, and Mickey lost the ball about 5 times more than he did.
He kept over-hitting the ball, didn't he? It was very frustrating with Mkhitaryan, as he always is, because he was doing some good things, like he beat a few players and that, and I think there's one stage in the game where he beat a few players, got into a brilliant position to play Aubameyang, and then kicked it like he had a piece of brick in his boots.
Look at Oba's chance in the first half. That was a clip over by Mickey. So as much as he gives the ball away, you can see moments of quality, but it just hasn't worked for him at Arsenal Football Club. But obviously
it's a big season for him, isn't it?
Big season, because the transfer window's closed now. It is what it is. We sold Iwobi on the last day. In my opinion, Iwobi was above Mickey in the pecking order. So now what that's done is, Mickey, there's more pressure on you now. Either you sort yourself out and start being a bit more productive, or it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Emery had to work with Ozil and Kolasinac kind of in last minute falling out with security fears. And I believe the Kolasinac falling out, that changed the shape of our team. I think our shape could have been a bit different if Kolasinac was here, if Tierney was fit. But I think Emery done the best he could with the players he had on show. I think the substitution it was coming a bit late. Usually we're so, we accept that Emery makes his subs early, but today it was like coming up to the 60th minute, and lucky Oba got the goal right at that time, because fans around me, and me myself, was starting to look at the bench and think, look at the amount of quality. We haven't had the quality on that bench forever. But he made the right subs at the right time. It was good to see Pepe get some minutes. But
are you excited, because when you look at that bench today, you're like, wow, what a bench! You've got all those star players on there, and you've still got guys like Bellerin to come back in. You've got Tierney when he gets fit. You've got Rob Holding. It could be, if we can get and keep people fit for this season, it could be a really exciting lineup. There was no Ozil and Kolasinac as well, like you said.
You know what I'm excited about? All them areas you said, the fullback, we've got Bellerin coming back. Hopefully he can come back and push on. Tierney coming in, and he looks like the better left back than what we already have. Then you got the wings, you got Pepe, Reece Nelson, you got Willock in attacking mid, you got Laka Oba up top. What really lets us down is the core, the central midfield and the central defence. Now, as much as I'm excited for all these players, as much as I love that Reece Nelson and Joe Willock are starting and we've got Pepe, I just hope that core of the team doesn't let us down. Because I actually think we're going to get top 4 this season. All last season I didn't think it, Rob, but this season, the first game of the season, I think we will get top 4. More so because of the lack of work Man United and Chelsea done this summer. And we have come out the other end as probably the best transfer window in a while, especially in terms of Premier League teams. So I'm excited, but let's just hope that core doesn't let us down. Do you know what I mean, Rob? So that's the main thing.